let me make one thing clear. This is not a Democrat issue. This is not a Republican issue. This is a human issue. And the fact that we are sitting here almost 2 years after the start of this pandemic and we are still in a crisis mode is unacceptable. I have to tell you that, Commissioner, it is unacceptable. And you understand our frustrations from both sides of the aisle. But more importantly, you need to hear the frustrations of the people that are not being served. Those are the real victims here. Before I came down today, I asked my staff to put together a list of the claims that are still pending in my office. Let me tell you, I'm going to read some of the numbers off to you. 290 days pending, 286 days pending, 202 days pending, 203 days pending, 173 days pending, 174 days pending, 167 days pending, and the list goes on. That is unacceptable. And your comments on, more and more people are going to use the computer system and the system is going to be used and that's how it's going to work. I'm going to tell you what that reminds me of. It reminds me of the comments I got from the Motor Vehicle Commission before they reopened. Oh, the legislature gave us all these opportunities for people to do these things online. So when we reopen, we don't really need a plan. Nobody's going to show up. Well, let me tell you, you saw the debacle that happened when that day occurred. And I'm going to tell you, just like my colleagues on the other side of the aisle told you, that you're going to see the same thing when these one-stop centers open. You are going to witness the same thing. And what distresses me here today is your comment that you'll wait to see the response to that before you come up with a plan to address it. If these one-stop centers get overrun, right now you should have a plan in place so that tomorrow you push the button and we go to plan B. We're all frustrated. I had one legislative aide that gave me her resignation letter over UI cases, and she was in tears. And I had to, sit down with her and show her all the beautiful emails that the office received and remind her of the great work that she was doing. Start thinking of a plan to address these choke points. Prepare the plan now so that if these one-stop centers open and they're overrun like we saw at motor vehicles, prepare the plan now. And let's address this issue. Let's remove these long-standing claims, and then you can get back to working on making the system more efficient.